Welcome again for everyone that's watching. This is going to be European rabbit in the earth. For this competition you need to shoot the rabbits with a shotgun, but you have to shoot them while they enter or exit the burrows, otherwise they won't count. Now only your first 3 harvests will count for this, so you need at least level 15 on spotting skill. You can try and attempt this with lower, but you're probably not going to be first place. The spotting skill is pretty important for this one. This is one competition where you can use a dog. The dog is really useful for this, but I prefer not using it since it's still bugged and it will run in front of the character bumping you all the time. And then the loadout is just any shotgun will do. I've got the tripod stand so I can see them easier, and then I've got my 223 and 357 for foxy lady. Yeah, I've got a 2.2 to 2.5 that I follow to these burrows. It is up there, so it is spotting 2.3 to 2.5. Now the trick for this is you want to shoot these on top of the burrows, so you need to make sure that you shoot him the right spot. So I'm going to leave him to walk away a bit, and then I'm going to run towards those 2 burrows. He will probably gun for one of those, and then I'll try and shoot it on top of that. Okay, so hopefully he's running for one of these now. You need to make sure that you don't shoot the wrong one by accident, otherwise you can't loot him when he's dead on top of the burrow. So the other one that was there first should be inside now, and from the blood you can tell it is the right one that I've shot. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is the only one that's been hit, so this should be the 2.3 to 2.5, and it wasn't entering the burrow. So there you go, it scores 2449, which is a pretty good start for your first rabbit for this competition. Okay guys, I got another 2.2 to 2.5 here. This one is fleeing towards these burrows, I just checked it. I'm going to do this one without the tripod stand, so I can show everyone how to do it. If you do not have the tripod stand, it's not a must-have. You can take any position where you can overlook the burrows and lie there and spot them. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to lie up here and I'll unpause the video as soon as I see them. So I've been up here for a few minutes now. As you can see, the first ones are leaving the burrows. Now one way you can do this is when you don't spook more rabbits, once you're lying down, that first one that leaves the burrow will actually make all the other ones climb out as well. So it's a good way to spot them. Just stay far enough away where you can just spot them with a 12 times scope, and don't spook them until you spot the one that you actually want to. Yeah, I've been here for a while now. I've actually killed 3 of the smaller ones now. The one I'm looking for is sitting back there. It's a 2.5 to 3, so it's good enough. I wanted to basically leave this way so I can get closer to the burrows and then spook him back and shoot him, but I've got a smaller one in between here that's being a pain in the ass, so I need this one to leave or either kill it first. So I'm going to pause again. As soon as I crawl closer, I'll unpause the video and see if I can maybe pick that big one off when he runs back towards the burrows now. Okay, the small one's finally moving away, and the big one is even further back now. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on this while I move closer, so you just crawl up to them, and when you're close enough where you can start running, just take out your shotgun, run and look where he's headed, and just kill it on top of the burrow. But yeah, it's going to be quite hard seeing where that rabbit is from down here, so you might be anywhere. You have to use your sound and just look closely. And for the last one of the video, I'll actually do the last one with a dog, and so I can show people how to use the dog for doing this. It's probably the easiest one to do because you can move them off the burrows of the dog so you don't loot the wrong one by accident. is more or less by those two dead trees back there. Yeah, I should be close enough now to spot him when he runs back. There it is. And he should be coming this way now. So now you just intercept him and shoot him when he comes in. This burrow is in a pretty bad location, so you can't even see him that well. So yeah, another 2.4, 2404, another really good rabbit. This will be good enough to probably place first. The average right now is 4.9, so even if I get like a 2.2 or 2.3 on the last one, I should be able to win this now. Okay guys, I got another 2.2 to 2.5. I have the track selected so that I can see from the blood whether it's the one that I want to kill, and then as soon as the rabbits run from one burrow to the next, I'll just shoot them on top of the burrow. If the blood doesn't match the active track, I use the dog to move it, and just remember not to loot those that you use the dog for. This way it's a lot easier if you can get them to move, if you have the burrows in a good location, you can see all of them. These are pretty bad, but for the three methods, this is probably the easiest one to do. I'm just going to pause it till I've actually shot some of the rabbits. These don't seem to want to leave the burrows yet. Okay, so I shot the first one now. I'm going to use my dog to move it. I think that's the right one. It does look like two bubbles on top of each other. So that means one of them will stay there, the active track, and will show the blood for the one that you want to kill. Yeah, this might just take a while if this piece of shit actually wants to go fetch it. Yeah, so you have to show him the command like 5 times before he actually does anything. So yeah, there you can see the active track on the burrow is the blood. So this is the rabbit that I wanted to kill, and now you can just pick it up. So 2293, really good. I should comfortably win this. I haven't seen a score this high in a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you want to know, or if there's any questions, leave me a comment. If there's any specific videos for specific species you want, just leave me a comment and I'll see what I can do.